Greetings, detached, aloof, brilliant Aquarius. My name is Eliane Nicole. I'm an astrologer and tarot card reader. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And now I'm going to get into the 2020 overview for Aquarius and the April 2020 tarot and astrology overview for Aquarius. I'm going to do a tarot reading, and I'm also going to talk a little bit about the planets. But as you know, if you follow me, this is a Cliff Notes version, and it's really the best to contact me directly for your own reading. And I can tell you what the planets and the stars and the cards have to say for you specifically. As we enter the month of April, Aquarius, we see you maybe looking at life through the rear view mirror. There's something maybe that you're thinking about that you should have done, should have said, maybe something like that. Maybe changing your perspective about something, and maybe feeling tense or awkward a little bit about something. You're covered by the Five of Swords reverse. This is clearing up communication in a situation involving more than two people. You're crossed by the Knight of Swords. This is a man who, and a situation, again, involving communication, discussion, talking. The basis, the Emperor reversed. So the Emperor reversed is, the Emperor can be a male authority figure, a father, a husband, a boss, a coach. He can represent the patriarchy in general. When he's reversed, this person can, or entity can be out of alignment in some way. That can be anything from angry to not taking charge to being unavailable to being, anything that's an out of alignment male authority figure. What's leaving is the Knight of Rods reverse. This is an unpredictable or uncertain guy. What could come into being is the Chariot, moving forward, progress, moving straight for your goals. What will come into being? The Two of Rods. This is a very good partnership. Fears or insecurities. Five of Rods, a conflict or a confrontation, a struggle. Others see you, the Page of Pentacles. So for some Aquarius, if there's a child around you, it could be that there's a young person who's looking up to you. And if there isn't a child who's around you, this could be that someone has an opportunity, maybe a business opportunity that they want to offer you, or a gift for you. Positive feelings or judgment reverse. So this could be a judgment that was overturned that you feel very positive about. This could be a judgmental person or situation that you feel positive about. It could be a situation that's coming to a head in your life that you feel very positive about. And the outcome is the Eight of Swords reverse. So at the end of the month, Aquarius, you are looking liberated, free, coming out of constraints. So that's the tarot forecast for April 2020 for Aquarius. And now I'm going to talk a little bit about the planets. April 3rd, Venus enters Gemini, and Gemini is trine Aquarius. So when Venus enters Gemini, Venus is the planet of romance. It's also the planet of creativity. And so Venus in Gemini is a very harmonious, romantic and creative energy for Aquarius. It's very mental, very cerebral, very verbal. April 7th is the full moon in Libra. Libra is also trine Aquarius. So this full moon in Libra is also a very harmonious energy for Aquarius. This is a very romantic full moon. It's about relationships, love, romance, marriage. It's also about creativity and art and beauty and love. And it can be about money and finances. And it's very positive for Aquarius, placed in Libra. It's at 18 degrees Libra. So particularly for an Aquarius who's born 16 degrees to 20 degrees, you're really going to, this is going to be a very beautiful, benevolent full moon for you. April 9th, the pre-shadow of Venus retrograde begins. And this is interesting because we're all used to Mercury retrograde. It's kind of mainstream, but Venus retrograde, it doesn't happen as often, but Venus retrograde is significant in its own right, because Venus, whereas Mercury is communication, Venus is love and romance and attraction, and it's also creativity and art, and it's also money. So the Venus retrograde season is something to watch and be aware of. Again, it's just the pre-shadow that begins April 9th. The actual Venus retrograde is not until May 13th, and it's going to be May 13th through June 25th. But again, Venus is in Gemini, which is a harmonious energy with Aquarius, but I do think that there will be, questions will come up, questions around romance, love, questions around creativity, questions around money, and it's through answering these questions that we're going to expand and grow in this area of our life. So that is, my brief read on it, but I encourage you to contact me directly for a Venus retrograde reading and see where it's happening in your chart, and what to, how to prepare for it, and how to get the most out of it. And April 11th is Mercury moves into Aries. And in general, this is going to collectively be a better time for all of us. Mercury has been in Pisces until April 11th, when it changes to Aries. And Mercury in Pisces is where Mercury is in its detriment, and we had a retrograde as well, and that's when the whole coronavirus thing really erupted, and there was a lot of confusion, a lack of clear communication around that. And so when Mercury enters Aries, there's going to be more direct communication and a feeling of things moving forward, and I think that that's going to be a relief for us all collectively. And April 17th, Saturn at 1 degree Aquarius is forming a quincunx with the North Node at 1 degree Cancer. This is significant, Aquarius, because Saturn just moved into Aquarius, and Saturn is doing a 2.5-year run in Aquarius. And Saturn is, it makes us face reality in areas of our life. It's also about work and discipline and boundaries. And so, over this 2.5 years, it will hit all Aquarius at different times, but certainly as it enters Aquarius, all Aquarius will feel that planetary ingress, which happened at the end of March. And this aspect, April 17th, those in the early degrees of Aquarius will really feel this strongly. Anyone born up through the first 3 degrees of Aquarius. And if you don't know what degree your sun is in Aquarius, contact me to have your birth chart done. Everyone should have their birth chart done at least once in your lifetime. It's the blueprint of your soul's journey. And so this aspect is about work, discipline, and also higher purpose and dharma and questions in these areas. So it's a great time to get a reading, especially because there's this global paradigm shift happening, and there's so many things, transformations and shifts happening on a collective level, but it's affecting us all in individual ways. And so this is a significant time for Aquarius, this April 17th aspect. April 19th, Taurus, the sun moves into Taurus, and April 22nd is the new moon of Taurus. And if you follow me, you know that new moons are incredibly rich and fertile cosmic soil to plant the seeds of intention. And the new moon of Taurus is particularly powerful for manifesting around finance, security, wealth, money, possessions, also values and self-esteem. So if you're interested in being on my new moon altar, contact me and I can help you manifest in those areas. And that is the end of this reading. That again is my overview, my broad overview for April 2020. For a more specific overview for you, contact me directly. If you liked this reading, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down on the YouTube. And please follow me on Instagram at astrology.tarot.elionnicole. And thank you for joining me, Aquarius. Have a wonderful April.